Karim Boktor, mate. I am super excited to be speaking with you today. How you going, man?
I'm pumped, mate, as Adrian would say.
Ooh, are you double pumped though? Boom, love them games, mate. We were just having a chat just a couple of minutes ago, and I thought, you know what, we've got to hit the record button because you are just spitting gold here, mate. Before we when we first sat down, what was the number one problem you were having before you come on board?
The number one problem was marketing. I think for me, and you just came at the right time, man. The number one problem for me was how I knew that I needed to market myself, and I knew that I wanted to get onto the LinkedIn platform. That I needed a specialist. I needed a specialist coach specifically on how to on LinkedIn.
Dude, what attracted you to me?
Mate, you were just pressing, like, you were just, when I was watching your videos, you were like, I'm like, yes, that's me. Yes, that's me. Yes, that's me. Like, you knew exactly everything that I was going through because I assumed that you had gone through it. And I could see that, and I trusted you because of that. You're in Australia, which previously, a lot of these guys, that have been talking about marketing and all that kind of stuff weren't in Australia. So I'm like, there's something in here and I really needed to explore that. And you're just hitting everything and you knew what I was going through.
What were you going through?
I was lost. I was stuck. I was stressed because I knew that I needed to do it. I just didn't know how. I knew that wasn't, and every day I would wake up and I would just do meaningless tasks because I felt like that was the right thing to do because I felt guilty or I felt that I just needed to do it. And I felt like I was running around in hamster wheel. I wasn't going in the right direction. Yeah, it was painful.
Dude, what sort of work do you do?
I'm a business coach and I'm also a life coach. So both of them are linked.
Yep.
Because I feel that businesses are people and their decisions are based on their life. And there's not many people who talk about that. They just talk about business and they talk about the numbers and they talk about profit and they talk about, the other half, even though it's the other half, I think it's a lot bigger because it's just a lot more depth. The other half is life. And I think they're linked.
I think you could be right. I think you could be right, dude. You're a smart man.
Yeah.
There's a real human behind the business.
Surprise, hey?
Yeah.
And not only the person at the top, who's making all the decisions, but it's all the other guys that are following those decisions. So the person at the top who's making the decisions, what type of beliefs is he having? What type of baggage is he carrying in life from the past? What if he or she is going through a rough time in life at the moment? How is that going to affect the business? Is there clarity? Probably not. Is there stress? Possibly. Is there anxiety? Possibly.
Dude, I think you just shared some of your secret sauce. Hey, so if you're watching this video, replay that because chances are that could be affecting what you really want in life.
Definitely, man. And that's what we're seeing all across the board. Yeah, is that especially in these, COVID times, people are unsure. Yeah. And, they don't know the life aspect, how to deal with that type of stress, but also they need someone who looks through both filters, the business filter and also all the other stuff that's happening in their life.
Dude, I'm excited to come and circle back around shortly on that because there's some very powerful advice that you've been able to help a lot of other people in our community with at the moment. So let's circle back around to that, mate. I think
Sure.
it's super powerful.
Sure, man.
Mate, what would have prevented you from joining? What would have stopped you from coming on board?
What would have stopped me from coming on board? Great question. Maybe possibly like, oh, is this another gimmick? Is this another guy selling, a sales funnel type of thing? You see it all across Facebook. You see it all across LinkedIn. Is he going to, I know people that have been in my shoes. They've burnt a lot of money.
Yeah.
They've put it with the wrong person. They've, the other person promises the world, all these stupid things that they do. And I've been that person. I've spent money, it's burnt. So that's the thing that would have stopped me.
Dude, what are the results that you've achieved, and what does the future look like for Mr. Karim?
The results. So when I first joined you, I was broken, man. I didn't know, I was just broken. And what you did, aside from all that LinkedIn, because I want to talk about that, but it's the other stuff that you've given me that has made the biggest impact for me today, which is you've opened up the door to this other community, which I'm getting goosebumps just even talking about this.
That's real.
Yeah, man, it's real. It's real. And that's what it is, right? It's not bullshit. It's real. So I remember going to you said, Karim, you need to go and meet our community, which is in the meetup. You need to speak with these people. I'm going to hook you up. And I know that you need to speak to all these people. And they're there with open arms. They genuinely wanted to help me. I remember in my first, when I walked into the doors and you brought me into the community, I felt like crying. Like I didn't know that there was a community like this that existed, that everyone was on the same path. Everyone just wanted to help each other, and how Adrian was so genuine and just wanted to give. I didn't think, I thought it was, I didn't know that stuff happened. And ever since then, it's been a journey that's led me here today in this room, which is probably like another story, but it's built up like you've helped me build up my confidence. When I met you, I'm like, Adrian, how do I even make a video? I can't make a video. I'm not that guy. Who do I speak to? Who am I? I'm, like all those types of things. I can't talk on camera. Like, I'm so nervous. No way. You are the person who opened that door for me. That's aside from all the other business stuff that's happened because of that. Yeah. Now I'm with incredible mentors. I'm doing a lot of stuff with startups. I've partnered up with a venture capital firm. Mate, the world is just so bright for me.
Very powerful, dude.
Yeah.
I learned this thing off a certain human being that I met on LinkedIn about 3 years ago, and it's stuck with me ever since. And he said, it only takes one person to change your life. And that person was Edward Zia. So if you're watching this, Ed, you're a very smart dude.
He is.
So it's so true. I firmly believe that. It just takes one person to open the doors to everything you want in life, really. And then you evolve yourself.
Yeah. Definitely. And I think even to this day, like people like Ed is part of, being part of the community, he's introducing me to more. So it's like a domino effect. Like I meet one and then I meet the other and I meet the other, and then it just all expands. And then, it's definitely what you say. It only takes one.
Exactly. Dude, what did you like most about working together?
You're just real, man. You were real, you were kind, you actually cared. You were passionate about what you were doing. It wasn't like, oh, it's an income generating uh, business machine. You know, here are the things, go off and sort of learn it. You actually wanted to help. You wanted to give. It was like, it's like this is your life purpose, to help people going through the same thing that you probably did. And I remember you telling me that you had the same struggles that you had to learn all on your own. And it took you years. And what you've been able to do is not let other people go through that. So you've systemized something that will help us with less pain. And that's what I can see in your eyes.
A great mentor, one of my first mentors, had this statement that he has on his email signature. And it says, success loves speed.
Yes.
So the faster you can refine, make mistakes, and improve, and I think learn and share as well. That helps you to sharing what you learn, helps you to evolve faster.
Yeah.
But then just really getting around the right people, dude, helps you to get where you want to go.
Yeah, man. There's a reason why they say your network is your net worth. It's very like, people throw it around, but it can't be any truer. Like it's spot on. It's been an amazing ride, and it's still going. Like I get people contacting me all the time to now do talks, to now come on, their radio, do webinars, do all these amazing things. And it means a lot to me because growing up, I couldn't speak. I was the dumb guy. I was the guy who got put into the corner of the room because they didn't know what to do with me. They thought I was dumb because I had a really severe stutter. So now that I'm able to even present and talk to you like this, and do webinars and do motivational speaking and storytelling and all that type of stuff, it all started from you because you put me forward. It's that one door that you were talking about.
Dude, I was listening in the early days of entrepreneurship. I was listening to a guy from on a podcast, and it was on Small Business Big Marketing podcast with Timbo Reed. I remember it. And there's a guy on there called Tom O'Toole. And he said he started the Beechworth Bakery in the country, in Victoria. And he said, everything you want in life is just outside your comfort zone. And that stuck with me ever since. And I felt that's so powerful, that everything you want, life is meant to be a challenge. And the more you get uncomfortable every single day, the more you'll be able to adapt and grow faster. It's resilience, right? It's becoming resilient. It's like, cool. Like once you realize that everything that you want is within your control, and how you react and respond to it is where the magic happens, because it's all on you, dude. When you take 100% responsibility for absolutely everything that happens to you in your life, amazing things happen because it's all on you. That's a powerful thing. And it can just be a game changer for every area of your life.
Adrian, you're a superstar, man, because just that right there, you don't hear from everyone selling a marketing funnel or not. See, this is why there's more depth to you, because of this mindset, you're able to also help and guide others. And this is what makes you special. This is what made me think, mate, this guy knows what he's talking about. He's been through it. He's got such an amazing mindset. He can help me with this mindset, and you have. Yeah.
Let's talk about that. Now you're helping others in the community, Share a little bit about that.
So
You're working with some other clients in the community.
yeah. So I'm working with other clients. What I'm finding is that, so what really drove me, we were talking about it before, is they've got this amazing product. They've got this, this business or this person has this amazing product. The only thing that's stopping them is them. They are their mindset. What if that whatever they were thinking wasn't true? What if that everything they knew was already inside of them? That it was just like you said, being uncomfortable and going for that. What if I could hack into your brain and help you see all those amazing things that you thought that wasn't true in the past? That actually, hang on, you've got all these things. And then we can talk about the numbers. We can talk about all these things.
Yeah.
So I'm working with those types of people where they are fearful. They are saying things to me like, oh, Karim, but I'm not that type of person. I'm so scared of being in front of camera. I'm so scared of pitching my idea. I don't like sales. I've always grown up like that. I'm a very anxious person. I'm always sometimes depressed. What if, like magic, in a very short space of time, that anxiety wasn't there? That unwarranted anxiety or that unwarranted fear that you've been hanging on to for so long. And it's given my clients huge stepping stone, because it's not just business coaching. And business coaching is important because it talks about, the strategy, the finance, the overall machine of the actual system. But then there's the human element that everyone's forgetting, right? That the human element controls this system.
Yep.
Yeah. So it's been well received. People in the tech space now have, like I mentioned, have approached me. So now I'm working with a venture capitalist company who get startups. These guys have an amazing product, but what about their mindset? When they go and speak to investors, are they prepared? Are they doing all the right things in terms of what they're telling themselves daily? Are they waking up and saying, oh, this is too hard. I'm not the type of person to go up and speak to my investors. Sorry, I can keep talking on about this because I'm so passionate. I feel like it's my responsibility. I feel like growing up, I feel like I loved Superman.
Oh, yeah.
I loved Superman because he was saving the world, right? He wore this cape and he was the only guy to do it because he probably felt that it was his responsibility, right? If it feels like that I know how to do this because it's my responsibility to help these amazing people, these amazing businesses. Yeah, so I can keep talking forever, but yeah.
Dude, you are the superhero of your life.
Yeah, man.
You are the hero of your community.
Yeah.
And it only takes one person to change. You change one person at a time.
Mm.
It all starts with us. Doesn't it?
It does. It does.
You can't help others until you help yourself first.
Yeah.
That's why.
Yeah. And that's a great point. I don't work with everyone, and you probably won't either. No. If they don't want to be helped, or if they're not, if they're not wanting, then I can't do anything about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, why would you recommend other coaches, consultants, real humans join us?
You'd be crazy not to. Like the amount of people that I've seen join your community and our community, they're miles, like from where they've started to where they are now. There's huge amount of growth. We're all in the same shoes. I've been there. And we're all wanting your success. We're all wanting to see you grow and be that person that you've always envisioned. And it's so like, it's a family. And we're all here for you. We've got everyone who's all in different industries that you can just ask questions.
Yep.
And I think that's the biggest thing, right? Like we're all here and everyone's all in different professions. We've got lawyers, doctors, like a videographer, a kinesiologist, a personal trainer. We've got all these different types of people in this space that all it is just to ask a question and, hey, no worries, I'll know this question or that question, and they'll point you in the right direction.
Yeah.
So if you're hungry for success, all you need to know, or all you need to be put is around the right people.
Yeah.
It's a no-brainer. Like, why wouldn't you?
Dude, we're all trying to find the answers, aren't we?
And we're always solving them, Exactly. It's never solved. It's never solved. It's always being solved. Yeah. Until it isn't, and then you solve it again, and then there's something else to solve. But yeah, man.
Mate, is there anything else you'd like to add today?
I just want to say thank you, man. Like when you're running your own business, people from the outside look in and say, oh, you've made it. And it's so easy for them, they could say that, you've made it, or, and they just leave you alone and he's all right. But you need the recognition because you have gone and you've lived in the tunnels. So you can help serve us. You've done all that for us, for me. Without you going through all that pain and all that crap that you've had to deal with in building up your business, I wouldn't be here today. Definitely not. So I want to thank you as a leader for helping the community, and everyone that's in the community will probably agree with me that you have done such an amazing job. In not just, because for you, it's not just a job, it's more than that. And that's the part that I'm really, really passionate about. And I'm wanting to thank you and keep going, man. Keep getting your voice out there, keep inspiring people, because you're doing an amazing job for you and your family. So thank you.
Lifestyle, bro. Boom.
Boom.
Double boom. Karim, where can people find you?
Businesslifecoach.com.au, or they can hit me up on LinkedIn. You can watch all my fantastic videos. If you just want to learn stuff, I post really cool content on leadership, business, mindset, all that type of stuff. If you just want to have a quick chat, there's no sales. And I think that's one of the things that you taught me, mate. There's no sales. It's just conversations. I think people get caught up into the sales script, oh, why didn't this person convert or this, that. It's more connection. It's more conversations. If I can help you now, in my 10-minute time, I'll do it. Pick up the phone and say, hey, Karim, I've got a question. What do you think? Always.
Boom. Dude, thank you so much for your time today. Lastly, this is just the beginning. Today is just the beginning for what's to come. Exciting things, dude.
Exciting things, mate.
Look out for this great man, everyone. Hey, if you're watching this, go check him out on LinkedIn. Send him a message. Leave a comment on his posts. Share the love. Boom. As Edward Zia would say, I should say, love your work.
Love you.
Thanks, dude.
Thanks, brother.
Chat soon.
Have a good one.